Tjena! Vilkt! Tjena! Hur är läget? Står det till? Okay, I don't know who to draw. Let's start drawing something. I'm gonna do a couple. 2 dudes. First time I ever draw these guys. not very familiar with suits, so I'm gonna do my own thing like usually when I don't know exactly how the suits look. Hey Zay Burchett, thank you and welcome. I'm not sure about how it look, this guy. Okay, they gave him a cape, right? But does he have a cape or not? Hey Bella North, thank you. Thank you very much, Bella. It's very kind of you. Let's see exactly what he has and how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna go for the ink directly. So now I have faces. I'm not sure about the fists. Are they going to have their fists like that? Okay, let's do it like that. Big guys. They are big guys. Okay, let's start the big ink. Big ink meaning a thicker pen to create some shadows. Not only some shadows, but the most important shadows. Hey Laurie, Laurie TM, thank you. I don't know, maybe to make him look evil, this is why he has his pointy ears. But that's like a trademark now. I kind of missed that in the movie. I was like, where's his pointy ears? Let's take another pen here. One that's not that very big. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's why they didn't use the pointy ears, because the head was enough. But they also should have given him some hair. I know The Rock is bald. He don't want to use a wig. But this character is not bald. So he should have worn a wig or something. I think he would have looked more badass. But it's awesome that you recognize these two when you saw them. make this look like texture, or a bit anyways. Both of them. Billy Batson has big eyebrows, so let's give him the big eyebrows. Some artists like to depict him like this, with big eyebrows. Yeah. Hello, Susanna, how are you? I think he works for Santa, yes. He kind of hides like one of the elves. He's an elf in a shelf. So how has your day been today, Susanna? Now the movies, they aren't like the greatest, but I enjoy them, and I would have liked this to see these two guys fighting on screen. Well, I had a lot today, Susanna, at work, but it kind of comes with the territory. It's like it's that time of the year too. So especially this week, it's a lot. So tomorrow and Monday will be hopefully the last days like this. But it is what it is. Okay. You know, Larry, I don't know too much about Lobo. I've seen him. I know how he look. I don't know too much about him. I know he rides a bike. I understand he's like more or less immortal or something like that. That's all I know about him. Change up the pen. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Here in, I used to go to cinema here in Stockholm a lot before. Now I either don't have the time or I can't find a good movie to watch that I really feel like, ooh, I'd like to experience that one in the cinema. And the movies here are translated at all. So if we talk Stockholmish, we need to suffer sometimes. But sometimes life is about suffering. But I love going to the cinemas. I really, really love it. I always have done. Yeah, I just saw the teaser trailer too. Um, I don't know. I get the CW vibe over it of what I've seen. Um, I don't know. That's what I feel. Hopefully, like you say, hopefully it will be good and we will all enjoy it because the DC deserves it. But let's see what happens. I know James Gunn, the director there, can go a little bit overboard with the humor sometimes. There's nothing wrong with it, but I feel maybe it's been done a lot with Superman, the humor in his movies, and of course Snyder made it the opposite, very serious. So maybe we can have a something in between there. Yeah, ears up, nose down. The evil guy should have ears up, nose down, Susanna. Hey Hussein, Hussein, 5 times G. Welcome. No, he's a bad guy, Susanna. Black Adam is a bad guy. Kind of a funny name, also Black Adam. Should have just called him Adam. Just saying. Oh, yeah, Dick Tracy has a cool design. I don't know too much about him either, but he's an old classic detective, I believe. Kind of like the Phantom of these old heroes. Oh, you think so? This is this is the first. This is the Adam depicted in the Bible, maybe dressed in black. The only thing I know about Dick Tracy, I saw the movie that came out, I think, in the 90s. I think it was the 90s. Or what? Yeah, it should have been the 90s. I think it was with Madonna. I don't know if they depicted Dick Tracy fairly in that movie, but it was kind of corny though. I don't know if this Adam ever stole an apple. Maybe he stole an iPhone apple. That is a big maybe. Yeah, you're right. You're right there, Larry. They never can stop. I think some movie companies think they know the characters, but they don't. It kind of gets messy, and they try to have a product that they can sell easily. So they throw a lot of humor in it. There's nothing bad with humor, but sometimes it's too much. Yeah, that's right. It's a lot of marketing too. It's a whole machine. Okay, Hussein, what you feel about the movie, the things that you've seen? I feel some things were exaggerated because the mask and prosthetics they used on some actors were like a bit too much. I know they had big actors like Al Pacino when he's playing these bad guys, but he couldn't save the movie because of that. Yeah, you're right there, Hussein, but you need to be a good artist too that can draw these kind of cities and darkness to it. Hey Oreo, how are you? Welcome. You mean what, Susanna? You mean why they have muscles? Maybe because they like to train a lot, so I don't know. Oh, okay. I think it's if as an artist, I feel it's easier to draw characters like this with muscles. Believe it or not, it's very difficult to draw characters without muscles or like with ordinary clothes. But I think that you're right there. You shouldn't be exaggerated like that. It kind of brings us normal human beings to shame. Thank you, Oreo. How are you, Oreo? It's been a while. Yeah, Susanna, if you prefer a smart guy, they'll have big heads instead of big muscles. So you will have a skinny body with a big head. Could be attractive too. Yeah, I think you're right there, Larry. I think it's a lot of depiction of old Greek gods or something like that. No, I didn't see the new Gladiator yet. I'm a bit worried about it. I feel it's some sequels are unnecessary because the original was solid, but I'm going to watch it anyways because it's Ridley Scott and he's a good director. Okay, Susanna. So we're talking about big ears and big head. That's it. Big brains and a good listener, right? Um, I'm very good, Oreo, but I don't see that my camera is unfocused. But maybe it is. It's nothing I can see here. If it is, I apologize. But what I'm looking at here, it doesn't look unfocused. Could be bad internet as usual. I need to blame it on something, right? Now I know these two guys are enemies, always have been enemies, but I read a comic not long time ago, and it seems like Black Adam has become a good guy now all of a sudden. Maybe it's because of the movie, but he was always evil, this guy. Very strong guy too. Oh, okay, Hussein. Okay, maybe it's the internet. Sometimes it's bad connection. I have that too here. I remember the summer I was streaming from Spain and I was always disconnected in the middle of everything. It happens. It happens here too, where I am now. The Wi-Fi is like overloaded. Sometimes a lot of people are in the same time. Yeah, yeah, Larry. Maybe it's the phone too. Yeah, he should have his own theme. Oh, okay. Okay, so you have a lot of new eyes, Oreo. That's good. Thank you, Oreo. They should be. This guy, he's a bit childish though, because he's a young boy named Billy Batson who turns into this big guy. So this is why he's kind of more playful. But I need to fix his eyes too, they're empty. Yeah, I know Hussein, but they need to have eyes, especially this good guy. When he uses his lightning force or whatever, I think his eyes become like that. Yeah, Hussein, I like both Frank Miller and Jim Lee. They're pretty awesome artists. I think Frank Miller changes his style like very often. That's an accomplishment. But I'm not a fan of all his styles. Hey Josh, welcome Josh, and thank you for that. Yeah, Larry, it's this is the fun part. After the pencil work, the inks, and the shadowing, the cross hatching is like a lot of fun. But you need to be careful because you need to understand and know from where the light source is coming. But it's a lot of fun. Mine is not very straight, as you can see. I know a lot of people can do them very, very straight. I'm not one of those. Well, Susanna, at this point, I just put them away. And another guy in the chat here suggests a lot of things that I can do with this drawing, so I'm gonna try that out later. But at this point, I'm just enjoying doing this. And yeah, that's it. If you need to be something else later, I will do something else later. And like I'm going live here every day, so I have a lot now, a lot saved. So let's see what we will do with them later. So the baddie, we can give him pupils here on one side. I don't know if this guy will look at the other guy or he will just look at us. Let's do something like that. Now they have pupils. Now he looks more angry, this guy. Okay, Oreo. Hopefully we will see your art soon. I know you always say no, but we can always hope to see your art. Yeah, you're right there, Larry. Do you do this yourself? Do you do your own art? Yeah, Susanna, that's a very good idea too. Why not? I mean, having like a, I don't know, competition or something and give one or two away. It could work. That's a very good idea too, Susanna. Yeah, Oreo. Could be something like that. I need to think about what I can do with it and like this. And like I said, I got a very good idea from one of the guys here in the chat, and Susanna just gave me another good idea. It could really work. So I'm gonna think about exactly what I will do with it, but they're still there in my vault. No, I don't have a vault, but I call it my vault. Yeah, in 2 years, that's many years, Oreo. You will have a lot of drawings before you post. Oh, Larry, I'm a bit of a chicken when it comes to airbrush and these kind of things. But I should try it. You're absolutely right. This is why I never color by hand, because I feel like a scary cat. I don't feel comfortable doing it. But I will try airbrush. I've seen a lot of amazing work done with airbrush, even in black and white. Nice. But of course it will go good for you, Oreo. If you love what you're doing, it will work for you perfectly. And like I said, hopefully we can see your art here, all of us. Yeah, Oreo is awesome. Sorry about the noise. Just needed to do lightning. These two guys, the powers come from lightning, I think, or something like that. Every time they scream Shazam, or one of them, or something like that. Can't remember exactly. Well, this pen is not cooperative. I really enjoy making this kind of effects. I have some of them. Sometimes I do them too much. I don't know if Oreo remember, I always made this rain effect. So that's lightning behind these two guys. Oh, okay. Did he eat those too? Oreo? Yeah, okay, good. But Oreo has been through a lot, what I can remember. As a finisher, I always use the white ink, like so, because it's a lot of fun. It brings out a new dimension to it. Like it's glowing from under him. And taking away too much black in some areas where it's exaggerated. Okay, I believe I finished these guys. They're angry, they're like opposites of each other. One's angry, happy. This is me every morning before I go to work, and this is me Friday evenings. Mornings, Fridays. Of course, my pecs are not well built like that, but give me a couple of months and you will see. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Oreo. It was more fun than I expected. I wasn't sure. I always wanted to draw these guys, and I wasn't sure if I would enjoy it. But they were awesome. I enjoyed them. Hopefully we'll see them again. Okay, that's it for today, my friends. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, tomorrow's Friday, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll stay a little bit longer if somebody's here. I know there's a lot to do now for everybody before the holidays, before Christmas and all of that. But I'm gonna come in anyways tomorrow and do something. Let's see what we will do tomorrow. Thank you, Susana. Susana Silva, you speak Spanish too, Susana? Or only smallish? Thank you, Larry. Thank you for the company. I really appreciate it. Good. Good, Susanna. You know, when I was streaming from Spain, I had a lot of Spanish talking people coming in all the time. And it was awesome. I speak Spanish too, so it was good for me to practice it. I rarely practice it, but I know Spanish, but I need to practice it some more. Hasta mañana, Susana. Cuídate. Okay, good people. Oreo, Larry, everybody, Susanna, take care of yourselves and have a pleasant night and evening. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Stay safe.